Hello, children. Welcome to Yellow Class and myself, Nandita. And today we will be learning very interesting things. Yes. So, are you ready? Are you ready for the today's session? Yes. Okay. Today I will ask you if you have something in your mind which you want to learn, you can tell me. Okay. You can write in the chat box and I will be reading your messages. And then I might include that in the next sessions. Correct? And today, since morning I was so worried. I was making so many mistakes. Yes, sometimes while preparing food, I forgot the salt. Okay. And then what happened? And then when I was just writing down something on the paper, then I forgot that where is my notebook kept? See, so there are so many mistakes I was doing today. And but then I have read somewhere that mistakes help us in learning also. Yeah, yes, they do help us. In what way? When we do mistakes, we think about them, that why we did that. No, we don't need to get disheartened. We don't need to feel sad about it. We need to think that why we have done that and how we can improve it. Because we are human beings and everybody eh, may or may not do a mistake, correct? So there is nothing to worry about it. So, our today's thought is based on mistakes only. Okay, and then today I'm having few games with you. Yes, I will be playing some games, but with a little twist in that. Yes, there will be very interesting puzzles that you might have seen somewhere, but must be thinking about its solution. Or you might be even knowing the solution, but do you know how to solve them? Yes. So today, in a very interesting way, we are going to see few puzzles. Yes. And this way, you will learn by playing and by doing it yourself so that you won't forget it and you will always remember that how that thing is happening. What happens at times, the puzzles are only in a form of picture given to us, correct? In the form of a paper, they are printed, so we cannot actually feel them or we cannot see them visually, correct? But when we see them or when we feel it, then we understand it better. So that is how I will be then today doing those puzzles with you. Okay, so let's begin the session. And for that, I will be sharing a presentation with you. Okay, so let me share my screen. As I told you that my today's session starts with a thought, and this thought is based on mistakes. Correct? Like I told you, I was doing so many mistakes today and how to overcome them. Yeah, it's a very easy. So I found a very good acronym for maths. Correct? Just let me just adjust this and then we are, yeah. Okay. So I have a very beautiful acronym. Math. It means mistakes allow thinking to happen. M means mistakes. A means allow. T means thinking to, and H means happen. So this is how math is all about. Or you can say our life is also all about this, that mistakes always allow us to think that what has happened, why it has happened, and how I can improve. Yes, and this way, we try to learn more things, or at times, we try to unlearn the things. Unlearn means if you have learned something, you erase it from your memory and you learn a new thing or a correct way of doing it. That is called unlearning. Okay. So, because of mistakes, we try to find the alternative solutions. Correct? Alternative means a different solution, or how can I approach that particular problem, or how can I rectify it. So this way we try to work harder and we try to Yeah, we try to achieve the result in a correct manner. So that's how it helps in our improvement. Correct. So don't worry about doing the mistakes because it is helping us in our improvement only. But it helps in improvement when you think yourself that where is the mistake. Okay. And try to find out why and how, why you have done that and how you can improve that. Then you are in a process of improving it. Okay, so mistakes allow thinking to happen. Yes, that idea bulb you have seen in some, yeah, yeah, in some cartoons or something. Have you seen that bulb is glowing above the head of a person? So it's like the mind is in a thinking mode, correct? And I know my all children are always in a thinking mode. Yes. Okay. So let's move on and see what is an amazing fact. Yes, there is an amazing fact for all of you. And today, before I reveal that to you, I am going to ask a very easy question. Yes, it will be very easy for you. Okay, so just give me a quick answer. From 0 to 1000, how many numbers has letter A into it? Okay, yes. So from 0 to 1000, so many numbers are there. Okay, so you have to find out, or you can think in your brain the number names of them and just see quickly. Yeah, it will take time, but just see quickly that how many numbers have letter A into it. For example, if I say, let's say 7, so what is the number name of 7? Seven. Does it have letter A? No, 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 it doesn't have. Correct. So likewise, you think some other numeral, for example, 12. So what is the number name of 12? Say it along with me. Twelve. Does it have A? No, 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 it doesn't have A. So this way, you have to think and quickly tell me that which number or how many numbers have letter A in their number names on there, or you can say in their spelling. We call them number names basically. Okay, so can you think of them? Is it a very hard task? Yes, yes. Start your that bulb and start thinking. I can see many of you are trying hard, and some of you are even writing. Yes, you can write it down and then you can see that which number will have the letter A in it. Yeah, it is a very tedious task. You got it right. Some of you have, yes, you have lost the hope and you have stopped in between. I can see you have stopped writing or thinking. Okay, let me reveal that. It is very interesting to know, children, that from 0 to 999. Did you hear it correctly? From 0 to 999, there is no number which has letter A into it. Yes, this is a fact. Okay. Yes, this is a fact. So let's see. From 0 to 1000, the letter A only appears in 1000. See the number name I have written at the end? 1000. So A comes here. Yes, so this is the only number starting from 0, the first number starting from 0, which has a letter A into it. Okay, so for the previous question, the answer was what? Answer was 1. From 0 to 1000, only one number has letter A into it. Okay. So let me twist the question. And if I ask you that from 0 to 9000, sorry, from 0 to 999, how many numbers have letter A? So what will be the answer? Will it be 1, 2? What will be the answer? From 0 to 999. You can show it with your fingers also, children. If it's 0, if it's 1, if it's 2, quickly tell me what it will be? From 0 to 999, it will be 0. Yes, because 1000 is the first number which has letter A in its number name. Correct? Yes. Okay. So now we have to start doing our puzzles. Yay, yay, yay. Okay. So let me tell you the first puzzle in this, we are going to play with our blocks or with our Legos. Yes, excited for that. Okay, so you have kept it along with you, your Legos or your blocks. Yes. Okay, so now let's begin our first puzzle with Legos. Yeah. Okay. So see, in questions, we are asked about the pyramids. With the blocks, there is a pyramid made, and you have to count the number of blocks into it. Okay, so let me show one picture of this. See, this is one pyramid of blocks. Okay, as you can see, the blocks are kept one over the another, and a pyramid is formed like a pyramid like this. Okay, so in this, you have to tell that how many blocks are there. Okay, and see, there is one more question like this, and it has so many blocks, right? Isn't it? So in this is a very tough one on your right side, which is appearing. In this also, you have to tell that how many blocks are there. And children, in this, there is a one trick. Yes, there is one thing that we have to always kept in mind. Okay, so I have just told you that what kind of questions are there. Now, let's move on to the question that we will be doing today. Okay, yes, the block pyramid that we will be doing in the class today. Fine, let's move on to that. Okay, so block pyramid is basically when blocks are kept one over the another, and then a sort of pyramid is made, and we are asked to count the number of blocks. So the question would be like count the number of blocks in the figure given below, right? And see, this is the figure, or this is the pyramid which is given to us. So as you can see, how many blocks I can see right now? Okay, let's start putting the numbers over them, the blocks which we can see. Correct? So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you see on your screen the numbers in red color? This is the blocks which I can see or you can also see. Correct? And then above that, 5, 6, 7. Correct? 8 and 9, and then 10. So what is the answer for this? Answer is 10. No, answer is not 10, children. Answer cannot be 10. Okay, because these are the only blocks which are visible to us. But how this pyramid is being made, that we have to find out. Okay, yeah, you think. There is a thinking smiley. Yeah, so for this, let's build our own pyramid and see how many blocks are there in it. Correct? So let's solve this puzzle. So for this, I will stop sharing my slide and then I will be moving to my workstation. Okay. And I will be then showing you the pyramid of the similar question which I have made for you. See, this is the question that we have seen on the slide. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, correct. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these are the blocks that we have counted on the slide also, right? But is this correct? Is there only 10 blocks and we were able to make this pyramid? No. Let me rotate this for you, then you will be able to understand it in a better way. Okay, so let me hold it a bit up. See, Okay, and if I rotate it like this, can you see? Okay, so see how the structure has been made. There are some blocks which are repeating. Can you see here? See, don't count these red ones. These I have put in order to secure the above one tightly. Okay, otherwise they will fall apart. Correct? So that's why I have put these red ones. So if I hide them like this, so can you see how many blocks are there? So see, let me explain you in this way that these pink ones, the first row, how many blocks? Only one block. Correct? So now for the brown ones, let's count for the brown ones. One, two, three, which we can see. Correct? But what? How many browns are hidden? We can see from the side view. See? From the side view, we can see under the brown there is one more block. Under the brown, there is one more block. Okay, the first row has only one block each. Second row has two blocks each. Again, first row has one block each. Second row has two blocks each. Okay, second row, two blocks. Correct. And then the third row, it has three blocks each. Correct, children? The third row, the green one, it has three blocks. We can count with the colors 1, 2, and 3. And similarly, for the fourth one, fourth block has four blocks each. Okay, so see, this is how this top one, which is appearing to us on a height. Why? Because under it, it has more number of blocks. Yes, see, that is why it is taller in height. And likewise, this step by step structure has been made. Okay, so how to solve it? So can you count with me? Okay, let's count. What is the correct answer? Let's count together. We don't need to count these red ones, children. Okay, so let's count first of all, and then we will do on the paper also then how to solve it. Fine. Okay, so first row, the pink one, how many it has? One, two, three, four. So four, fine. So let's write it down for you so that we won't forget it. Okay, so four, correct? And then this one, it has how many? One, two, three in a row, and each row has two. So let's count one, two. This for this, I will count two, correct? For this one also, I will count two. So 2 plus 2, 4. And again here, it will be 2. So 4 plus 2, 6. Did you get it, children? See, as I told you that under this there are two blocks, correct? So 2 here, then 2 again here and 2 again here. So 2 plus 2, which becomes 6, correct? And similarly for the green one. So how many were there? Just check it out quickly. 1, 2, and 3, correct? So 3 here and 3 again here. So 3 plus 3, what it will be? 6, correct. So it becomes 6 again for the green one. And then the last, the dark pink. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. And there is only 1 here. So 4, only 4, correct? So let's put the 4 here. So we have to just add them together, correct? So what will be the answer? 4 plus 6 is 10. 10 plus 6 is 16. And 16 plus 4 is 20. So this particular block pyramid has 20 blocks. Okay, children? Fine. Or we could have done like this also if this pattern is quite huge, suppose. Okay, like in the first row, if it has 8, and then likewise 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So let's try to do it in a simple way. Okay, so first of all, I will tell you the how we did. So there is one pink block and there are 4 rows. Correct? Hmm? One is the height we are taking, and this is the number of rows we are taking. Correct? So let me write here H, and this is my rows R. Okay, and similarly for 6 also let us write. For 6, how we did? Height has 2, and here rows we have 3. Correct. Very good, children. Fine. And similarly for the green one, height, in height, how many blocks do we have? 3. Correct. And in the rows, 1 and 2 only. So this is how we have find out. So in the height, we have 4 and only 1 row is there. Okay, so this is how we have find out 20. Okay, so as I have showed you on the slide also, it has only 3, 2, 1. So can you quickly tell me the answer of it? Write in the chat box. If it has only 3, 2 and 1, if this pink one gets removed, so how many blocks we are removing? We are removing only 4 blocks. So if this has 20, so we will subtract from 4 from it. So 20 minus 4 is 16. So answer becomes 60. So children, this way you can do any question on the block pyramid. You have to just keep in mind that apart from the blocks which are visible to you, there are some blocks which are hidden under them. Okay, there are blocks which are hidden under them, and those blocks also we need to count. Correct? Then only we will find the right answer. Because see, how can this block float in the air? It cannot float in the air. So there needs to be some base under it, which is making it to stand properly, right? And making its height. So the visible blocks plus hidden blocks makes our answer. Okay, so are you ready for one trick also of solving these kinds of puzzles like 4, 3, 2, 1, this kind of pyramid? I know my children are quite excited about it. Okay, so let me tell you that trick also. Let's keep it here. Okay, and let me tell you one trick. See, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's write it here 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct? And how many blocks are there in each? That we write in the opposite order. Correct? And then you have to multiply them and write the answer. 4, 2 threes are 6, 3 twos are is also 6, and 4 ones are is 4. And then you have to add all of them. Yes, plus. So what you will get the answer as 20 only. So this was the one trick that we can apply for these similar kind of patterns or block pyramids, right? Yes, wasn't it interesting, children? So you are going to make more patterns, more block pyramids like this, and you are going to ask your own puzzle. Yes, with your friends and with your family members. Make your own puzzle and then share the answer with me. Okay. Or you can ask a question also to me, na? Then I will try to answer your puzzle. Yes, made by you only. Okay. So now this is the time to move on to our next puzzle. So what it will be? It is about some matchsticks. Yes. I think you people are quite intelligent. There are, so many puzzles about matchsticks. Yes, you can make n number of patterns with them, and then you can make your own condition, like by moving maybe one stick or only two sticks, we have to solve the puzzle. Okay, but don't worry, if you don't have matchstick, you can keep maybe earbuds, or maybe you can keep toothpicks. You can break them into half and then also you can use it. Or if you don't have even that, then you can draw them with the your sketch pen or with your pencils also. Okay, so let's see what's there in the matchstick puzzle. It's, I think, something related to water. Yes, we are going to make our fish swim in the water. Yes, it will be swimming in the water soon. Yeah, let's check it out. So, yes, it's about the swimming fish. So, the question is that turn the fish in opposite direction by moving only three matchsticks. Okay, so first understand the question that right now a pattern will come in front of you, a pattern made with the matchsticks. Okay, a fish will be made with the help of matchsticks, and you have to make it in the opposite direction by using only, by moving only three matchsticks. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is the pattern which you can see in the yellow. Okay, so in for this you need 8 matchsticks. Okay, so you can take out the matchsticks. 8 matchsticks we need for this. See, this is a fish which is going in which direction? Fish is going in which direction? West or east? Can you tell me? Or okay, let it make it a bit easy. Left or right? It is going in the left direction. So the question says we have to make another fish of similar pattern which will go in the right direction, but we can move only three matchsticks. Correct? Is it simple? Okay. Seems to be simple and difficult both. We have to try it out. Yes. Okay. So I will show you on the screen that how the fish on the right hand side will look, just to make it a bit easy for you. Okay. Then you have to find out. Okay, see, this is, can you see, this is just the mirror image of it. We call it the mirror image of it. Okay. So as you can see on your right side, this is the pattern that we have to make. Fine. Okay. Ready to go? Ready to go, all of you? Okay. So now let me stop sharing and we will go to the workstation, and we will first of all create our own pattern of the matchstick. Okay, so for this, what you need? You need matchsticks for making a pattern with matchstick. Okay, so let's make it out quickly. So how was it? Take two. First of all, make a diamond shape like this. Make a diamond shape, children. Okay, let me do on the black paper. Okay, it will be much more visible to you. Right? Okay, let's make it this side so that you can see. So first make the diamond shape, children. Make it like this. Can you see? Have you done that? Correct. Then there was fins, two fins like this, one upside and one downside. And then the tail is left. So let's then do the tail part. Fine. So now our task is that we have to transpose it, or we have to make a mirror image of it, so that our fish, instead of going in the left direction, it starts swimming on the right direction. And only three matchsticks we have to move. Okay, so I will just give you maybe some 10-15 seconds to think on it and try out some possibilities, and then I will tell you the solution. Is it fine? Hmm? Yes, I think Let's give you 10-15 seconds to think over it, how it can swim in the other direction. Okay, just try a few combinations. Just okay. I will keep on guiding you. Meanwhile, try to move only one matchstick at a time and see where you can kept it so that something similar to that will making. Okay. So suppose I do like this. This is my first. You have to keep on counting in the mind also, children, when you are moving a matchstick. Okay. The first which we have moved. Let's see then. Move this one, two, and then I have to make the fins also, three, and this fin also, four. No, no, no. This has become four. Right. So this is wrong. Let's remake it again. Is there anyone who is able to solve it? Just quickly tell me in the chat box that I have done it, and you can tilt your camera and you can show it to me, or you can click the picture quickly and just send it to us. Yes. Okay, so I'm again back to the question, and we were in the first attempt unable to solve it. With the approach that we have done, we used four matchsticks. We moved four matchsticks, and question says only three matchsticks. Okay, so try again. Yes, we need to keep on trying, children. Don't be afraid of trying. Oh, oh. Now again, I will be needing. See, this does it look like a fish, but it is not the same pattern that was given in the question. Okay, so again, if I move these two to make the fins, again my four matchsticks have been moved. So this is again a wrong one. Okay, so now let me tell you the solution of this. Okay, see, look carefully. You want to try one more time, children? Tell me, do you want to try? Okay, let's now solve it. Let's try to move these outer ones. See, I'm moving this outer one only right now. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. I moved it down. See, in the same direction, I am just moving it down. Fine. Then let's move this one here and is it making? No, no, no. This is also incorrect. So let's try again. Let's try again and let's now begin with this one. Okay. So bring this here near to the mouth and make its tail first. Correct? Then bring this fin and make another fin with this here, and then bring last one here, and our fish is ready to sail in the swim in the right direction. Okay. Okay, let's watch it again. Let's watch it again. See, this was it. Okay. Okay, children. So let's again see the solution. So first take, we will take near to mouth one and we will move it here. Okay. Then, sorry, this will come here and it will make its fin. So this I have moved here. I'm again telling you this matchstick I have moved and make it its fin. Then again I will take this one and when I will move it here. So this second matchstick was here and I have moved it here. And the third one will come like this. Okay, so let me show you with some. See, earlier our I'm just trying to show you with these that our earlier fish was like this, correct? And these threes were not there, right? So when I removed it, my now fish is swimming in the right direction. Correct, children? Yes, wasn't it amazing? Okay, so I hope you have liked it. And there are, so many puzzles like this. So do you want one puzzle as your homework? Hmm? Do you want to try it on your own? Yes? Okay. So let me quickly make it for you, and you have to tell me, you have to message me. Okay? On Twitter, on your WhatsApp groups also, you can share with me the answer of it. Okay. Just let me make it quickly for you. So this is a triangle. And again, outside this, there is one more triangle. See? You have to make, children, one triangle, and there is one more outer triangle. Okay, fine. How many triangles this has? One, this one, fine. The smaller one, and one this bigger one. Where I'm moving my finger, children? Let me show it with this pencil. This is the first triangle, smaller one, and this is the second triangle, a larger one. So the question says you have to make now three triangles, and you can move only two matchsticks. Okay, make three triangles and move only two matchsticks. Fine. So you are going to solve it for me. Okay, just quickly make it. Just quickly make it on your word of sheet. Okay, so and then you are going to tell me the answer. And if you will request, I can share the answer at the end of the session also. Okay, let's now move on to the next puzzle. Fine. Are you ready for it, children? So let me share my presentation for this, and let's see what's there in store for you. This is something related to dice. Yes, everyone like playing with the dice? Hmm? You must have played so many games like Snake and Ladder, Ludo, and what else? There are some other games also like we play that whichever number comes on the dice, then you have to do that action, or you have to perform, or you have to do that particular task. Correct? So this way, there are so many games that we play with the dice. So today, I am going to ask you something about dice. So let me see whether you know it or not. Do you know how many numbers are written on the dice? Can anyone tell me and write it in the chat box? That how many numbers are there? Is it eight numbers are written, or is it seven, or it's six, or it's five, or it's four? How many numbers are written on the dice? Okay, so I think few children have run away to find out a dice in their homes, and they are going to just count the numbers quickly on the dice. Is it right? Okay, before that, tell me that which shape is in the dice? Dice is in which shape? What is the shape of a dice? Hmm? Whether it's okay, before that, there is one more thing. It is a two-dimensional or three-dimensional. Hmm? It is a three-dimensional because we can feel it and touch it. Correct? And then three-dimensional shape, it is a cube or it is a cuboid. Hmm? Tell me, is it a cube or it is a cuboid? It is a cube, correct? Okay. So if it is a cube, then how many faces does it have? Or how many sides does it have? Hmm? How many sides? Can you touch, feel, and then tell me that how many sides does a cube has? Okay, someone has written 6. So is it about the numbers? The the numbers, that how many numbers does it have? Yes, you are right, children. It has 6 numbers. It has 6 numbers written on it. Correct. So today I am a bit confused that how these numbers are being written. Is there any particular order in which they are being written, or it's just like that? I can write it down. Hmm? Have you ever thought about it? That how these numbers are being written on a cube? Tell me. No, never thought about it. Okay, so let's see that how a cube is being made. Can you see a cube in my hand? Hmm? I have made a dice for you. Yes, on my own. And you can also make it. I will show you. It's very, very simple. See, this is my big dice. And you know, these dice, we can use it for so many educational game. We can make a lot of educational games with these dice. Yes, we can write the English words on it and then we can roll it and we can ask that what is the meaning of it or what word is written. You can write it down, maybe some multiplication tables or something, right? See, so this is a cube. Correct, children? So how many faces does it have? As you have rightly said, it has 6 faces. Correct? Okay. So for this, so there are two questions. Do you know how to make a dice? And what is the sum of opposite sides of a dice? Its opposite side, like this. See, the one I like this I have holded now, opposite. Where my first finger and thumb, these are opposite. Then these are opposite. Okay, so let's make it and see how it can be made. And I have stopped sharing my slide and let's go on to the workstation so that we can understand it more closely, that how it is being see. Can you see? So this is a cube, correct? So in my cube, I have made it with every face of it in a different color so that we can understand that how many faces it has. See, this is blue. Can you see it as a blue? It appears something else to me. So this is blue where 2 is there. Then yellow. Then green. Okay, let me close it properly for you so that we can understand it better. Just give me a minute so that I can close it. Okay, children. See, this is how we can close it. Small notches are there which help me in closing it, right? Just a last one, children. Okay. See. So, one faces, this is orange, correct? Then a yellow. So we can count the colors maybe on the finger so that we can understand how many faces are there. First, second, third is green, and then fourth is red, right? So these becomes 4 when I rotating them in this direction. And then upside here, this is blue, and the opposite side of it is green. So how many are there? 6 are there. And do you know how a cube is made? Do you know? Do you want to know how cube is made? Yes, I have removed it and I am going to show you something interesting. See. Who is this? This seems to be a robo. Yes, a robo has come in our class. This is a face, this is hands, and this is his body. Yes, isn't it? It looks like a Very cute, cute robo. Yes, children, looks like a robo. So this is how, so now you know that how you can make your cube. So cube is made up of 6 squares. Can we count together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, let me show you the opposite. You want to show, okay, color one. Let's see the color one. Otherwise, we can see like this also. See, now it looks like a much more like a robo, right? Face, its hand, and its body. So let's see this way also that a robo is made up of, a cube is made up of 6 squares. Okay, so when we join 6 squares together, then we make a cube, and cube becomes our three-dimensional figure. It has 3 dimensions. How it has 3 dimensions, children? 3 dimensions means it has a height, it has a width, and it has some length also. Okay, see, when I close it like this, correct? This is a cube now. So it has this length, this breadth, and this is its height where I'm moving my finger. Again, it has 3 dimensions: length, breadth, and height. And for a square, all of these three are equal. Its length, breadth, and height are equal. Correct? See, so from dice, we have learned so many things. We have learned three-dimensional figures, we have learned what are its sides, and there are so many things that we have learned. Correct? And see, so now I have one more question. Let's come to the spotlight again. And let's just see the last question, which is there related to dice. Yes, there's one more thing, children, related to dice also. So I ask you that how we decide that which number will be written on which side of it, on which face of it. Which number I should write on its each face. How do I decide about it? Yes, how will we decide about it? That which number I have to write on face. For example, if it's 3 here, then why here only 5 is coming? Okay, and why 4 is coming here, 2 is coming here. So there has to be some logic behind it, or it's just like that. No, no, it's not like that. There is some logic behind it. See, yeah, there is. The logic is that it's opposite. See, if I'll hold like this, its opposite ends. See where I'm putting my fingers, the 2 fingers. Can you see my 2 fingers on the 2 faces? Okay, so the opposite end, opposite sides of the faces always have sum as 7. Okay, let's quickly see it, how it is. So let's see first. Yellow, if it has 3 on it, so its opposite. So its opposite is 4. So 3 plus 4, 7. Correct. So if I have 5 here, and if I have its opposite is this blue. So 5 plus 2, 7 again. Okay. So this way, if I have 6 faces, okay, let's come to the main screen only. So if I have 6 faces of a cube, then its opposite faces always have sum as 7. Yes, see, if you can see here, oh, my one dot has been removed. So see, this is opposite. So 6 plus 1, 7. Then when I fold it like this, then my this and this becomes opposite. So 4 plus 3 is 7 and my 2 plus 5 is 7. So this is how the dice is being made. Yes, so today you are going to make something like this with the squares. Okay, just 4 squares in a line. Squares always have equal length and breadth. and then 2 on the opposite sides. Okay, so this way you are going to make and share your pictures with me. And now this is the time for polls. Yes, whatever we have learned in the class, we are going to have a polls. Okay, so just quickly revise. We did one block pyramid, we did one matchstick puzzle, and we learned about dice. Correct? So let's begin our polls. So may I request the team to put the poll questions on the screen? Is everybody ready? Just say thumbs up to me quickly, children. Give a thumbs up to me. Okay. So please put on the first question of poll on the screen. So here it comes. The question first is, how many faces does cube has? How many faces does a cube has? Okay, option A 4 and option B 6. This is very easy, children. I have just now told you when we were doing the dice question. Yes, quickly do it. Okay, let me read the question again. How many faces does a cube has? Option A 4 and option B as 6. Quickly. So cube, if you are having a dice, it is in a cube shape. So can you quickly check its faces? How many faces does it have? Or how many? Yeah, how many sides does it have? You can quickly check it and tell me. I have just now showed you how many faces does it have? 4 or 6? Yes, yes. Quickly do it. Don't get confused. It is very, very simple. Let me share the answer with you all. Okay, so the answer is a cube has 6 faces. Yes, it has 6 faces. We have just now done that with the colorful cube. Yes, we have just seen. And you remember for making the robo also, there were 6 squares we used. So that becomes the face of it. Correct? Okay, so are you now ready for the second poll question? Everyone ready? Okay, charged up? Yes. Okay, this is the last question of the session and it is very, very interesting. So, here comes the second question on your screen. From 0 to 999, how many numbers has letter A into it? Option A, none. Option B, one number. Only one number. Okay, I will read the question again. From 0 to 999, how many numbers has letter A into it? Option A, none, and option B as only one number. This also we have done in the session. Yes, in the beginning of the session, I'm giving you the clue. Yes, this is something about our amazing fact that we did. You remember that? And even I ask you this question also at the end, that you have to remember, or I have tweaked the question and I then ask you. Yes, remember it. So quickly give me the answer. Option A as none or option B as only one number. Read the question carefully, which is on your screen, and you will be able to answer it. Okay, so let me share the answer. The answer for this is option A, none. From 0 to 999, there is no new number which has a letter A in its number name. Yes, and you remember I told you that 1000 is the first number which has A, letter A in its number name. Okay, so this way we have completed our session and my children has learned good things and you are going to try all of them today. Yes, then only it will retain in your mind for a longer period and that's what every one of us want. Okay, and keep on practicing the similar questions, at least 2 questions of each category. Right? Everyone is going to do it? Yes. And then you have to share all the pictures with me. Okay, tag yellow class and then I will be able to see what my children are doing. Yes. Okay, so then bye-bye for the next session and we will meet in the next session with something more interesting like this. Yes. Okay, then children, bye-bye and see you in the next class. Okay, and happy learning with Nandita Ma'am in Yellow class. Bye.